You've described Israel as, quote, a lunatic state, a race supremacist nation. And in your new book, you also describe Israel and Israelis as, quote, if not a nation of murderers, then a nation of war criminals. Their social solidarity made palpable in Israeli society is at bottom the spirit, the corpse of a death cult. Do you still consider Israel to be a legitimate state? And if so, what bearing does such a description have if it doesn't translate into any, legal consequences or otherwise? It's like you're describing this, but it's kind of like still legitimate,
Well, it's not unlike the Germans and Japanese during World War II. I think Professor Chomsky, a very long time ago, he described Nazi Germany as, quote, the most fantastic outburst of collective madness in human history.
Okay.
Germany's still around.
Yeah.
There was never an attempt to actually decompose the German state. Japan's record during World War II was
26
easily
million
as bad.
Chinese
About
people.
26 million Chinese were killed. I was just reading the other day that they used poison gas against the Chinese, but it didn't alter their right to self-determination.
They just require reform, some level of reform.
Yes, they had to be radically reformed. Now, I would say that we may be in a transition period as far as the law. If you look at, say, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, the South Africa presentation at the International Court of Justice, the Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, they go back as far as 1948. When they question Israel's legitimacy. South Africa, there is an intermixture of saying we want two states with also saying the wrongness of what's happened reaches back to 1948. So you can say there is now a certain element of ambiguity in the position of some states in the international community as to whether we have to return to 67, two states on the June 67 border, or we need to go back and question whether the creation of two states in 1948 was already a wrong.